What's good? It's your boy made by Trav, and today, hi Remy. Can I record, please? You gonna let me record? What's good? It's your boy made by Trav, and today is the inaugural episode of Trav Talks. Listen, I know y'all see that smile on my face. It feels good to finally say that. Trav Talks is something I've been wanting to do for a minute, but I'm at school. If y'all can tell, I got bombarded with my schoolwork. But luckily, I'm super best. This episode is actually an assignment. My final for a class is to record a podcast. I was looking like the LeBron meme, like, I can't believe this is my life. But anyway, Jujutsu Kaisen has been taking my mind and my heart over by storm, and I just can't wait to talk about it. Listen, some of my favorite characters, Yua and Hikari. Hikari is my goat. He's black. I don't care what y'all say. I know y'all see his cornrows. I love Panda's character development to literally be a animal. He has so many human emotions. And Hiroruma, man. Hiroruma is probably one of the most underrated characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. I can make a whole video talking about some of his greatness, but today, y'all view that transition. But today, the two characters we'll be highlighting is Principal Gakuganji and my new favorite anime character, Ryomen Sukuna. But listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, help your boy grow. But also, like I mentioned before, this podcast is genuinely an assignment. So, y'all do me a favor, take your right hand, put it with your left, and pray I do a good grade on this one, okay? Amen. Alright, let's get right into it. Starting off with Principal Gakuganji, we learn pretty fast that Jujutsu Society does not play. As soon as Yuji eats a finger, he's set up for execution. Oh, and before I get too far into it, I'm going to have some manga spoilers. Listen, the manga has been done for like 2 years now. Okay, being an anime watcher is not an excuse. Go pick up a book. Go pick up a book.
Read, nigga, read!
But yeah, like I said, we learned very early on that Jujutsu Society and their higher-ups are very conservative. Even with the school exchange event, they try to kill Yuji again. So, like, Gojo's interference really ain't mean nothing. And Principal Gakuganji is the, like, mascot of that conservativeness. Like, this man is by the books. But the turning point is his moment with Yaga. Listen, this moment is very underrated in the anime, mostly because I feel like it just got animated with season 3 and everything, of course. But Principal Gakuganji killing Yaga it's such a beautiful moment in the anime because you see how, like, it really affects Gakuganji, especially in the manga. Like, so reason Yaga is even set for execution, he's because of the cursed corpses, what Panda is. If you can make these if you can make these cursed corpse, then you can basically, like, make an army and have an army of them. There's genuinely nothing stopping you. So Gakuganji was looking at Yaga like, bro, what you on? You gonna tell me the recipe or what? Cause we really about to get you gone. And Yaga's like, bro, I don't know what's going on, right? So after Yaga says bye to his kids or whatnot, Gakuganji pulled up on his block, like, bro, I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? When Gakuganji kills Yaga, Yaga tells him the truth about cursed corpses and how to make them. He tells him how Panda was existing and everything. And this puts Gakuganji in a box. But wait, Yaga doesn't report this. And the first person he tells is Gojo. Listen guys. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm trying to contain my excitement. I'm really trying to contain my excitement because this manga is so good. I can't wait for this part to get animated. He tells Gojo, like, yeah, I was the one that killed Yaga. And Gojo just laughs at him. He's just like, okay, like, did you tell anything about Panda? And Gakuganji is just like, yeah, he told me how to make them and everything and, like, how they're created. And Gojo is like, bawling his eyes, like he's laughing at him, right? And then Gakuganji is like, bro, what you on? Like, why you laughing at me, right? And Gojo was like, bro, this is special grade information. Like, you in the past, you easily would have told the higher ups, but you kept this as a secret. Like, you've really changed. And in the very next page, we see the higher ups being slain. And it's implied that Gojo kills them and everything. But this is such a big moment that I feel like a lot of people, even when it does get animated, they're going to skip over because, like, Gojo, like, if you read the manga, you know Gojo doesn't really trust people. So for Gojo to essentially save Gakuganji's life by not killing him along with the other higher ups, he's trusting him. He's trusting the fact that even though you're a jujutsu conservative and you're old as shit, you still have the ability to change because of this Principal Yaga situation. Because this situation happened to him, he's just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He's someone that, like, he can change with the times, and that's what Jujutsu Kaisen, that's a Jujutsu society, that's what they need. And so Gojo recognizes this, and he's just like, you've really changed, old man. He's like, you really changed, old man, because I was about to get you gone, boy. Bro, one of my favorite, listen, I'm going off topic. Alright, y'all see me Birdman rubbing my hands. Y'all want to know why? It's time to talk about one of my new favorite characters, Ryomen Sukuna. Ryomen Sukuna is one of my favorite characters, is that we learn very early on that he has a undying love for the game. And we also learn that it's not going to be a Kurama situation. He's not teaming up with Yuji. And that's what I really like about him. Like, he's so powerful that he just does what he wants, and like nobody can stop him. And like I said before, he reminds me of Madara a lot from Naruto, where he Mr. Never Duck a Fade. This is a man undying love for the game. This is a man that just loves the fight. I mean, on appearance, as soon as we first see Sukuna, he fights the strongest. Hold on, because I have it right here on my notes, right? Just to list some of the stuff that, like, mind you, Sukuna's not even, like, I would say a man, like, he doesn't really get a lot of TV time. There's not a lot of stuff, like a lot of time where he's actively doing something, because that requires him taking over Yuji's body. So, like, keep that in mind, right? Mind you, this is what he does just off appearance, right? His first appearance, scraps to Gojo. Once he's called out again, he takes out a special grade cursed spirit. Then he basically kidnaps Yuji's body, takes out his heart, he pushes Megami, and he's looking at him like, nigga, do something. Do something. He's looking at him like, do something. And guess what? If Yuji takes over, we're dead. We're dying. He's over here like, bro, I already got fingers on the earth, bro. Let Yuji do something. We're dying. Bro, and even in Shibuya, this man is scrapping with Maharaga. He scraps with Maharaga literally for a test drive. He's scrapping with Maharaga for the love of the game. And once he find out Jogo just summoned him for really no real reason, right? Hold on, everybody want to say, we gotta take a Remy break. Everyone say hi to Remy. She wants to make her appearance. Hi. Okay, so we're on the IPZ because the camera I was using quite literally died, so I apologize for any audio or quality issues. But anyway, what I like about the Jogo and Sukuna fight is it finally reveals Sukuna enlightenment side. And I don't really know how better way to describe it, but throughout Sukuna's like major fights, there is a side that he shows where he reassures his opponent, and Jogo's the first time we really see this, right? So once Sukuna, like, he puts that boy in the Naruto cutscene, like, he smokes him, quite literally, with the fire. And Sukuna is talking to him, he's saying, like, you want it to be human? Hold on, you ain't want to be human, you want the human's positions. And he's just like, bro, this is what you really should did, right? He tells Jogo, like, bro, forget that whole class, forget the whole gender curses human thing. Bro, if you really wanted it, bro, you should just burnt it all to the ground, dog. You should have burnt it all to the ground so you got to Gojo. And then you could probably did something, right? But he tells him, he's like, Man, it's really one of my favorite memes. Of course, it gets memed to death because it's a whole stand proud, you can read type of thing. But I like how he tells Jogo, like, listen, yeah, stand proud because you are strong. I fought sorcerers and curse spirits from like literally decades and centuries ago, but you're one of my strongest opponents, and this means so much to Jogo because he's been like strength, like he's been so comparative to it, like he wants to like live up to Sukuna, like he sees Sukuna as such a such as like a powerful person. It reminds me of another person. Hold on, y'all see that transition? Y'all see that transition? I'm like, give me a pat on the back. Give me a pat on the back. It's time to talk about Sukuna versus Kashimo. Listen, but what I really like about this Kashimo fight is, like I said, the enlightenment side. Not Sukuna. Kashimo, he essentially comes back and joins the culling game because he wants to fight Sukuna to ask him this question. He tells him like, bro, how do you really relate to people as the strongest? Because I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, he's like, are strong people cursed to be alone? Or like how's that go? And bro, this is why I love Sukuna, right? He just looks at him and he's just like, nigga, you selfish. He's like, and Kashimo's like, what? He's like, bro, he's like, you the strongest, right? Come on, he's like, come here. Man, like, this is my goat. This is my goat. This man, he really came up to him, challenged him, bro. This is like I said, y'all have to really understand how much Kashimo is like quite literally itching to have this answer question. He's itching to fight Sukuna to the point he almost gets in it with Yuta, just spectating the fight. Yeah, Kashimo suffers strength and solitude, and like I said, he basically wants to just connect with people. He wants to really have this sense of like understanding of like the love and peace, because like he feels like he's isolated being one of the strongest people in his time, right? And Sukuna tells him this. Like I said, I'm reading it word for word because this is just beautiful. He says, many fierce fires must have challenged you with all their strength and spiritual might, but they never cursed you. They wanted your recognition so they could know their worth, but you butchered them, all while wondering how to treat others with care. If that isn't loving kindness, then what is? He also says, others love us for our strength, and we respond to that love. Yet solitude troubles you, that's why I called you greedy. So basically, Sukuna is basically telling Kashimo like, bro, you've been like responding to that kindness, you've been feeling that love this entire time. The fact that people have been coming to you as the strongest, wanting to basically like challenge you, get a mark to themselves, kind of like using Kashimo as a benchmark, and you're killing them. You're going all out. You're using all your strength to murk them. You're responding to that love because that's what they wanted. But he's like, Kashimo, you really ain't understand that. That's why I called you greedy, because like that's why he's like, that's why I called you selfish, bro. Because like you know it, you know that love, you just really don't get it, right? And because it's like, bro, this is a shonen anime. This is a fight scene beat 'em up, I'm gonna jump you anime, and this is just, it's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. I be saying, it's so peak. But anyway, this is like it's so good, right? But yeah, he's basically telling him like, you've been responding to that love this entire time, right? But yeah, what Kashimo basically tells him, he's like, okay, then like, you've been the strongest, like, why aren't you feeling anything? He's like, and Sukuna, this is why I love him. Sukuna just looks at him like, nigga, I don't need no love. Like, he's like, bro, I do what I want, bro. He said, I eat what I want to eat, and I kill what get in my way, bro. What are you talking about? He said, Kashimo, like, you strong, but we are not on the same levels, bro. Don't come at me with that love stuff. I already know I'm good. I'm good over here. Okay? But anyway, it's time to wrap up this podcast. If you like the video, please like the video. Please subscribe. Like I said, I hope I do well on my assignment. Make sure y'all go pray for y'all boy. And we will see you next time.